Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube. I am your host Jibon. Today I'm going to show you how to do a non-destructive editing on Adobe Premiere Pro. Now if you have experience with Photoshop has its ability to work with different layers. Now if you uncheck those layers, those effects are gone from the main photo. Just like that, Adobe Premiere Pro is giving us the same advantage over our editing. So without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial now. First of all, I'm going to open the Premiere Pro software. So to start the workflow, let's import a file from my computer. I have a footage here. So the file is imported. Now if I double click this is going to show in the source panel. Now I'm going to take a particular portion from this into my timeline, in, and just like that, out. So if I drag this file on my timeline, this is gonna start a new sequence. Now I'm going to apply an adjustment layer on top of this footage. To create an adjustment layer, go to this new item, click the adjustment layer. Now you will get a video settings like this. This width and height has been selected according to this timeline settings. So if I hit press OK, a new adjustment layer will be created according to the settings of the timeline sequence. Now this adjustment layer is nothing but as a video file. So if I drag this adjustment layer on top of my footage, this will be added as a video file on top of my footage. So I can stage this up to the end of the main video file. So here it is how I added an adjustment layer on top of my video file. Now what can I do with it? To show what the adjustment layer really can do, I'm going to add some effects on this adjustment layer. I'm going to color grade this footage a little bit. To do the color grading, I'm going to use the lumetri control. The lumetri control is here. So if you don't have this lumetri control up here, you can go to the window and select the lumetri control from here. Now the lumetri control has been added after, I guess, Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2015. The CS6 or CS5 version doesn't have lumetri control. So if you want to get the lumetri control panel, you have to upgrade your software. So just for example, I'm going to apply and color preset onto this video file, more specifically onto this adjustment layer. So to apply preset, you have to go to this creative tab of the lumetri control, and you can apply preset by looking on here, or you can just select this and apply your favorite color. Now I have added an effect on this adjustment layer. To see the effect has been added whether on the adjustment layer on the main video file, you can just click the adjustment layer, go to the effect controls, and see you have the lumetri control here, lumetri color panel here. On the other hand, if you select the main video footage, you don't see the lumetri control here. So it is confirmed that the lumetri color has been added on this adjustment layer. So you may be asking, what's the point of adding an adjustment layer on top of a video footage? The advantage is if you're working with multiple video footage and multiple cuts, and if you want to color grade those footage in the same manner, you can just create an adjustment layer and put those adjustment layer on top of all those footage and make a common color correction. And that way you're going to save a lot of your editing time. On the other hand, let's say you have color graded this footage in a very intense way. So if you want to reduce the intensity, you can just go to this adjustment layer, go to the effect controls, and just reduce this opacity down. Now why it is non-destructive? To show that, let's disable this adjustment layer. To disable this adjustment layer, click this eye mark from here. And now you can see the footage and below the adjustment layer is automatically ungraded. And if you recheck this again, the adjustment layer, the color graded is back. Now a lot of beginner editors, they just don't want to create an adjustment layer and make their editing cumbersome. But to me, if you want to be a good editor, it is always a good practice to start your editing system in a professional manner. So that's all for today guys. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, please comment below. Goodbye.